A single thought carries a powerful emotional punch. And if you're already feeling sensitive about the way you are going about your motherhood role, it's all too easy to believe that sentence. You feel hurt, you start to withdraw, you criticize yourself, you turn to distractions. You might even try harder to prove to yourself that you are not a bad mother. You may want to control your child's actions in an attempt to come across as a good mother. You may want to control them to do what you want them to do as a way to try to prove to yourself that you are indeed a quote-unquote good mother. But instead of helping, these actions that you do leave you feeling even more disconnected. They reinforce the very belief that you are trying to avoid, that maybe I'm a bad mother. You see, society teaches us that motherhood is the most natural thing. People don't sit in classes and they say these things, but these are the messages we keep picking up from society. Motherhood is the most natural thing. Women have been mothers since day one. Even though many of us don't agree that motherhood is a natural thing, many of us don't agree it is natural, but that is the message that we pick from society. So many of us feel judged the moment we show any signs of struggling. We become sensitive to any form of anything that our brain perceives as criticism. We become very sensitive as regards to motherhood. Thought work teaches us that what we think about situations is what causes us pain. In this particular case here, it is not what the husband says or said. It is what you make, the meaning you attach to what your husband said. It is how you interpret what your husband says that causes pain. This is a fundamental, but it is, I can't even stress it enough. When you understand that it is how you interpret things that causes you emotional pain, you are off the races, good to go. And I use the word thought work because we call it thought work because we learn to become aware of what we are thinking. But even though it doesn't seem like it, trust me, I understand this. Thinking that you are a bad mother is optional. I know when you're new to this kind of work, it doesn't seem like it is optional to think that, to believe that. But trust me, it is optional. It can be approached and questioned from a place of curiosity. Let me repeat. When you have a sentence in your brain that you're a bad mother, it is not a fact. It is just a sentence. It is just something your brain is dishing out to you. You don't have to believe it. I know it is hard. It is maybe unfathomable to somebody who is not used to this kind of work, but it is not the truth. You don't have to take it as the truth. You can approach it from a place of curiosity. More to that later. As moms,